I'm Katie. I'll be the counselor for today.
Nice to meet you. I'm Susan.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for getting me in today.
Yeah, I'm glad you found the place okay.
Yes, I use my GPS to
Oh,
find
good.
it, so it was good.
I use mine too. It's very useful. So I'm not sure if you've ever been through counseling or anything
No,
before.
not at all.
So I'm just going to let you know that you can say or do anything in this room. It's confidential unless if you do plan to say anything or do anything about harming yourself or others, I will have to report that.
Okay.
Other thing is I'll be recording this for confidential, for educational reasons, for only people who will be viewing it is my professors and my classmates.
Okay.
So I hope that's all right.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I
Okay.
understand. I'm a little nervous myself, so.
Yeah. And then the other thing is I'll be going through this intake form, so it's just kind of like to get to know you since we're first meeting, you know,
First
just kind of
time,
like
sure.
getting through to see what issues you have, daily life things, just
Okay.
usual stuff.
Okay, good.
So just tell me why you came in today.
Okay, right now I am stressed about the holidays. We got a big family. They're coming in from all over the states. A lot of them don't get along. We probably haven't seen each other, a lot of us, since maybe last Christmas when we get together. And that's just putting me stress on that. Just the family dynamics, trying to get through the holidays, keeping the house clean, you know, preparing the dinners, all of that is just got me stressed out, just the everyday hustle bustle.
So that seems really overwhelming with the holidays, everyone coming together,
Yes.
getting everyone trying to be happy, you know, as best as you can.
Right.
So tell me like a little bit more about that. Like what are you doing for this holiday?
Okay. We got everybody coming in. Some people will be staying at our house. Some are at the motels. Just trying to get everybody through basically the Christmas Eve, and a couple of days after. Like they'll probably be in for like 3-4 days to maybe a week. Some of them, and people are coming and going. My husband and I are alone. We got kids, but our kids are like all out of town as well with their families. And I did take this on. I know I took it on, but now I'm just overwhelmed with it.
All right. So tell me how some like coping strategies you use, how you're getting through this, how you get through daily stuff.
Okay, sure. I do work full time, but I like to find I get a lot of enjoyment out of doing some just quiet reading.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I try to read almost every day or every night. It just relaxes me. It puts me into a whole different quiet mode. So I do that. My husband is very supportive. We try to get some time, alone time, and just like maybe go out to dinner or just find, you know, maybe sometimes watching a movie at home, having a fire. And I got 2 little dogs that I really find a lot of pleasure in.
Oh, nice.
They're not really therapy dogs, but they're therapy for me because I just love them. So those are pretty much my coping. You know, I don't do any kind of, you know, drugs or even alcohol or whatever. I'm not a drinker. I'm happy with my cup of tea and my book.
Yeah.
So that's
So
my
it sounds
therapy.
like you really have a lot of good things in your life, a lot of support, a lot of good things going for you.
Yeah, I guess I really do. Excuse me.
So just tell me about some of your daily routines, your employment, wherever that may be.
Okay, sure. I got a busy life. I really start work later than I would have liked, but I do get up. I get up maybe 6 o'clock. I don't start work until 8, but I'm there until 4:30, which is late for me.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you get home, it cuts the evening off really short. Because you get home, you know, by the time you get dinner prepared, cleaned up, do a few things, make a couple phone calls or whatever you need to do, and then it's time for bed. It's a short evening after a long day. So my old job, I used to be out by like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So that hour makes a big difference right now.
So that seems really stressful for you too.
It's
like
stressful too, the time.
Yeah, the time difference, not
Yeah.
having the whole day.
Right.
Yeah.
And my husband's he's on retirement right now, and of course we want to be doing things together. But I need to work for just a few more years as well.
Right. So I'm kind of curious about like not just like for like holidays, but like just your other like kind of family relationships and you know kind of other supports you have out there.
Yeah, we like to do some camping. We camp, and we've got a nice camping network. We camp with the same group of friends on a monthly basis between May and October. So we, you know, and then we do see these people as well outside of the camping events. We go to dinner with them, or just out socially with them, and just to get together. We do have friends outside that group too that we do, and we do keep in touch with my grown children. They're out of state, but we do FaceTime and phone calls, and we chat, do group chats and whatnot. But like I said, my family's supportive, but they're not there every day for us.
Right. So that seems like you really have a lot of supports for you, and even like not just family, but you have other supports too.
Right.
For
We
you
got great
there.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Now tell me some about your medical. Tell me about your your health. Just your health.
Well, I know I'm overweight. I do need to lose some weight, and the holidays are not helpful at all because I like to eat them all. I love
me too.
I love all the holiday treats. You know, the pumpkin pies and you know the Christmas cookies. I like all of that. So, and I do have a very I got a desk job, so I'm not getting out walking around. My job is not physical. I don't get out to the gym. So as far as health-wise, I know I need to lose some weight, and it would be beneficial to do that. We do try to eat healthier. I don't know. I've always struggled with weight, so.
Yeah, that seems something like a lot of people even struggle with, even through the holidays.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
But I'm not on any kind of really bad meds. I do take a Paxil, a low-dose Paxil, for anxiety, but other than that, I mean, I'm pretty healthy. I do see the doctor and the dentist, you know, regularly for cleanings and whatnot. So I do keep up with my health as far as that is.
Good. Now I'm kind of curious about. I'm not sure if you mentioned anything about your work for what you do. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
I work as a secretary. I'm a secretary now. I've been in the department with our school district. I work in the special education department. And I'm the clerical there. I take care of our high school kids. So any kids with special needs, whether it's speech or OT therapies, or if they have like special needs with feeding tubes or whatever, I do see those that are at the high school age level. We're responsible for that whole kids' IEPs or the 504 plans, their graduation packs, and I work really closely with the psychologists there. At the high school, and we just help get their IEPs, make sure it's all maintained, make sure everybody's on board that needs to know what these kids' needs are, to be supportive for them. But I really enjoy the job. Like I said, I've been there about a year now, but I really enjoy it. So I get a lot of satisfaction from work.
Yeah, you seem really passionate about that.
Yeah. I am.
Can you tell me a little bit about your work? Like if there's any occupational stress or like kind of just about your coworkers you're working with.
Okay. We've got two bosses. We've got the director of special ed and his assistant. And then there's 4 of us girls that handle everything, you know, whether it's the elementary buildings, the preschoolers, the high school, and the work is divided there. Now I'm one of the newest ones, so oftentimes I feel that these girls are not sometimes like part of the team. They are very possessive. They've been doing this job for 15, 18 years. So they're very possessive of their work. They're not very open to new ideas. They're like, okay, we're old school. We're not going to change. So that can be a little stressful, but I'm working through that right now.
It seems like a little obstacle you have to get over, kind of like working with the old people, but also maybe they can find a common ground too.
We're working on it. It's a work in progress always.
All right. I'm just going to close up the session a little bit. Is there anything on your mind that you want to bring up? Or anything lastly that you want to?
I'm trying to think. I think other than that, I think we're doing okay. Like I said, I need to get through the holidays, and I know this is big for everybody. Work is there. Like I said, I got my husband and my kids are supportive at home. You know, I don't think I'm going to, like I said, I know you had mentioned about hurting myself. I'm not going to be hurting myself or others right now. So I'm not that concerned with that. Okay. But that's pretty much what's going on right now. I don't know if like I said, I'm new to this counseling, so I don't know if it's something that would be a common thing that you guys would do.
So totally. people, I mean, people come in sometimes with holiday stress, daily stress, occupational stress, all kinds of things.
Okay.
But definitely, people definitely get overwhelmed during the holidays. It's stressful. People come in, people don't get along.
Sure.
So yeah, I want to let you know that it is normal.
Okay,
so
good. Because sometimes I feel like I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God, how
no,
does
you're
everybody
not the
else?
only one.
How does everybody else? You know, you go to your friend's house and everything is just tip top, and ours
Yeah.
is not always like that. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know how they get it done,
Right.
and
yeah.
that's what's overwhelming. I guess I'm probably the hardest on myself.
Yeah, so that's normal.
Well, that's
So it seems like you have a lot of like stress, but you seem like you have a lot of supports for you too, like your camping friends, you said your dogs, your family. Even though you're out of touch sometimes, you do stay in touch, which is great, I think.
That's great. Thank you.
So if there's anything else you want to bring up, you can do that now.
I don't think there's much going on other than that, but I would like to maybe follow through with something. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel so much better now just getting some of this stuff off of my chest.
Great, I'm
So
glad.
I think it really is. I mean, it was just like, bloop, okay, now I could just tell somebody my problems, and just saying it out loud is really helpful.
Great, because I never know how it is for newcomers, if they're nervous, they're like, I'm not sure how they're feeling. I know it could be awkward for them a little bit. I know a lot of people can be resistant to counseling. You know, I don't want to tell people my problems. So I'm really glad that you came in and tried this.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did feel when I came in. I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I was anxious and but you did. You know, just being, you seem like you really care, and I feel like I've known you. I feel real comfortable talking to you about some of this stuff, even though we don't know each other.
Yeah. So now that you said that you feel comfortable a little bit, did you want to make a follow-up just to make sure everything's going okay?
If that's okay, I would really like that.
So you're thinking sometime next week or something?
Yeah, maybe in a week, 10 days, that would be great.
Yeah. So you think next Tuesday at like 10? Sound good?
Can you do something maybe a little later in the day, maybe like after 2:30, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, 3 o'clock works for me.
Okay, and it's Tuesday? Okay,
Yeah.
that looks great. Yeah, I would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll give me a card for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I just want to let you know if you need anything before that, please contact me. And I would love to talk to you again, just to let you know, following up about the holiday stress, if things are getting better, if things are getting worse, how you're going with that, any occupational stress, anything else you want to bring up.
Great, I appreciate that.
appointment.
I'm sure I'm sure as the time gets closer, I will be getting more stressed.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate it. So you don't think this is crazy that I'm getting stressed out with the holidays?
This is normal.
This is, everybody
I
does
ain't even stressed with the holidays. I got family coming in. It's nerve-wracking.
It is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It is, but I appreciate it. I know our session's just about ending, but I really appreciate it, and I really will follow through on this. I appreciate your help.
Yes, thank you. Nice to get meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Have a good holiday.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you. See you next week.
You too.
Thank you.
See you next